If you love chilling mysteries, unsolved cases, and a touch of mom-style humor, Moms and Mysteries is the podcast you've been searching for. Hey guys, I'm Mandy.
And I'm Melissa. Join us every Tuesday for Moms and Mysteries, your gateway to gripping, well-researched true crime stories. Each week, we deep dive into a variety of mind-boggling cases as we shed light on everything from heists to whodunits. We're your go-to podcast for mysteries with a motherly touch. Subscribe now to Moms and Mysteries wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello out there, I'm somewhere else. This is Kevin Dance, and I seem to have found myself in an alternate universe somehow. So I'm going to keep a log to try to track the differences between our Earth and this one, with the hopes that when I return home, I'll be able to broadcast this on 107.9 CKQT. Like, here's an interesting change. I noticed that there is only one anime club at this UWU. They coexist by meeting twice a week and watching both subs and dubs. Maybe this universe isn't all bad. I will continue my logs here, keeping track of campus life at UWU, superheroes in Universe City, and more. But first, let's recap what happened previously on Dungeon Punks.
This is not my beautiful house.
Reckon with the choices you've made.
Guess this is who I am now.
Have an existential crisis about that.
Having, obviously, another existential crisis.
And then have a mini panic attack. Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your dungeon master, your storyteller, your editor-in-chief, your main guy, your podcast dad, Taylor's real dad, Mel's stepdad.
What?
And with me, as always, are the members of Collateral Damage.
Are we still collateral damage?
I guess we're going to find out.
In your hearts and minds.
It's true. My name is Taylor Ramone, and I'm playing Jackie Hyde, aka just Hyde as my superhero name. And I'm playing the Monstrous playbook. And I didn't think of a fun fact, so let's think of one on the fly. So, multiverse fact: in this multiverse, the default ice cream flavors are strawberry, vanilla, and licorice.
No!
Yay! Yay! Me and Mel are like, yay! Everybody else is no.
Black licorice.
Yeah, black licorice.
Yummy.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And I'm Phil Cieplak. I'm playing Jason Evans, a.k.a. the Prince of Space, a.k.a. Space Prince. And my fun fact, it's also a multiverse fact. Jason in Multiverse 1131 was in a commercial featuring a sports drink by the name of Electro Punch.
Jason is a minor celebrity in all universes except for the two featured on the show.
Yeah.
I'm Kirk Hamilton playing Kevin Dance, using the Soldier playbook this time with the call sign Agent Tempo. And fun fact about the Kevin of Earth Doug, Kevin hosts a YouTube show with Bob McKenzie called The Great White North.
You mean, and by Kevin in this universe, you mean Doug?
Yes, of course. He's Doug in that universe.
Yeah, Doug Dance.
Yeah.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and I play Artemis Archer, aka the Red Bandit. My playbook is the Scion, and my Artemis fact for today is that Earth Gamma Artemis has a large scar on her forearm from falling off her skateboard as a child. She had to get 7 stitches.
Oh my goodness.
Clarify, just despite your powers, it's Scion, S-C-I-O-N, and not P-S-I-O-N.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't realize would be confusing until just now.
Just gonna fix that.
All right, and I am Mel Shim. I'm playing Barbara Babe Lacey, aka Enteritis, aka Brainstorm. Did I pronounce that right? Okay. And fun fact, since waking up in this alternate dimension, Babe doesn't like a really sugary coffee, which is upsetting, but now she can only drink iced black coffee.
Oof.
Gets you the caffeine faster.
It's for her brain.
And my faculty fact for today is that on Earth 65, Wayne Bruce's parents were killed when they were hit by a small meteorite after taking him to see Babe Pig in the City, and he dedicated his life to becoming a pig-themed astronaut and hunting rogue asteroids.
Pig-themed astronaut.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't have a name. He doesn't have a superhero name. Probably just Pigman if we're going up.
Pigs
Porky.
in space.
Yes.
And
He
we
chose
will-
Pigman because it strikes fear into the heart of meteors.
Yeah. I like that there's probably one universe out there that's all Muppets.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
there is. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's a Muppet.
Except
and
for
they-
one human, and it's Tim Curry.
And we will pick up right where we left off, which is all of you holding hands in the Caffeine Nation coffee shop, formerly Jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
And having just seen come on to one of the campus TVs an announcement that Egyptian goddess and superhero and member of the Heroic Union of Guardians, Sekhmet, has been murdered.
The idea that something could kill something as powerful as a god, like, I mean, some superheroes, you know, you're like, sure, that guy seems pretty fragile or whatever, but like a goddess, like, holy crap.
Do we know she was a goddess, or is it just a
Her name-
representation?
Oh, well, I mean, Sekhmet, I think maybe is our universe equivalent of Athena here.
Hmm.
I mean,
That's my guess anyway.
Maybe they
that's what all the reports say.
They just really like Sekhmet. That's their
They're just really into lions.
yeah.
That one kid in elementary school is really into Egyptology.
Yeah.
That was me.
It was Leigh. I was about to say that, and it was Leigh.
You notice
She got
that
there
all
first.
of the architecture around here doesn't have columns anymore. It's all pyramids.
I mean, your name is Artemis.
Yeah.
So it's like if someone's like, Artemis has died, it could be just, that's your name.
I mean, you see on the screen, it's a giant lion-headed woman who's been killed.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe that
I
actually
feel
is
like
a
you'd have
god.
to have a special kind of weapon to kill, especially a goddess of war and murder.
Goddess of murder? Hell yeah. Ironic that she was murdered.
I don't actually know if that's part of her like
Pantheon.
thing, but
Mm.
she is the
Not Pantheon.
goddess of like chaotic war. She's kind of like the Ares of
Mm.
yeah.
I don't know shit about shit.
Her counterpart is Hathor, actually,
Mm.
cow-headed goddess. They're sometimes like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, I played Age of Mythology.
I was going to say, I watched Stargate SG-1.
All good things that I have also consumed.
This might sound cold, but is this our problem?
It is if it's my dad doing that.
Point.
So, should we go to class? I don't know what
guess.
to do. I'm confused.
If we're okay, worst case scenario, and we're stuck here, we have to do these lives now, right? These are our lives now for the
I mean, we could
foreseeable
still wake
future?
up like tomorrow and be back to ourselves.
but maybe we won't.
I think we should try to figure out what's going on.
Let's try that. Let's take a nap and try to wake up in our other selves.
Oh my God, I would love that so much.
Yeah, or figuring out how we got here.
Exactly.
And then maybe,
and maybe
we
how
can,
we can get back.
Yeah.
Did we land on multiverse?
I think that's the reigning hypothesis.
I think that's what all the gobbledygook that Babe said. That was sort of
There's
the
something about
conclusion.
strings.
Have you guys
Red
met
string.
anyone else from our Earth? Is it just us? Are we targeted?
I have
How would
no
we
idea. How would
know?
Okay, so this Artemis's roommate is this girl Chloe.
Mhm.
Ugh,
And I
hate her
also went
already.
Okay, babe, just calm down. Artemis, went to school with a girl named Chloe who looks exactly like that. Was really weirdly into plants. But I don't think it would be the same person.
'Cause I don't think the Swiftie I met was our Swiftie.
Yeah. Maybe
My
we
brother is evil.
She gave me a dirty
what?
My brother's like a
really
lava
burying the lead
thing.
there, babe.
Yeah.
He's like a lava thing now. I think I might have done that to him.
Okay, we need to unpack this.
And now
Do we
he's
have time to unpack
I
this?
don't think
evil.
so.
You can come back to my dorm room and if you want. I have like all this like evidence there.
Maybe we should, because I'm in the solo program, or this Artemis is in the solo program. What about you guys?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
I
maybe we
was sad about
should-
that.
Go to class and see who else is there, and maybe we can do some recon, just get some more information.
Sure. But we're going to still do it together, right? Even
Well, it's
though
the same
it's
program. I just don't think we get to work together on
projects.
projects.
Do you have a roommate, babe?
I don't know.
No.
Do I?
You have a solo dorm.
Yeah.
Should we all just meet at your room after classes?
Yes. Study group. Study group.
Is there like an orientation that we should all be going to or something?
Well, it's second semester, so there's no like orientations. It's just first day of class. So
okay.
from what you might know from university experience is that first day of class is often just like, depending on the prof, is getting the syllabus and like an introduction to the course.
Mhm.
Some profs might be diving right into like hard subject matter and handing out assignments
Fuck
already.
those profs.
Yeah.
Shall we compare
For real.
schedules and see if we have any classes together?
Yes.
Yeah, when you've got Superheroics 102 together,
Mhm.
which is, and specifically the solo heroine, introduction to solo heroine.
Is that where we should be right now?
That is the class that you are all currently late for.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, comparing schedules, you and I seem to have very close ones, Artemis. I think that might be on purpose.
They're identical schedules.
I feel there's one class different because identical would be too obvious.
Maybe you just have a free block at that point.
Yeah.
I had a friend, we had 3 out of 4 classes together in both semesters, and it was like, you again.
Okay, well, we're running really late, so...
So do we run for the class?
All right, yeah, let's
Let's
go to class.
You run for the class, Jackie just knocking over things.
Oh, no.
And then, like, gorilla run.
Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay, Jackie. You're still looking great.
I was trying to figure out how tall Cambion, or this new body that Jackie has, could be.
Feel like on all fours, Jackie's regular height. It's 5'2", but if you, like, stand up,
Oh,
then, like,
6'4".
yeah,
A stew size.
1 inch taller than me.
Just to be that guy. 1 inch taller than you.
Yeah, you arrive at the doors to the lecture hall. There's probably other people arriving late. You're just going to have to do that, like, awkward sneak in and sit in the back of the room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Kevin does it no problem. I don't know about...
He's just gonna sit crisscross applesauce at the back of the room, like
on the stairs.
Yeah.
There's like
I'm
a brief
offended.
pause when you open the door and come in, and the professor looks up at you. Let's come up with just like a random jobber superhero who's teaching this class. It's just like the Masked Avenger or whatever.
The most
He's-
generic name possible.
Lieutenant Mask.
Yeah, Lieutenant Mask. He's wearing a like very professorly outfit, like even the like tweed jacket with the leather
Elbow
elbow
patches.
patches, but a
In
cape
this universe,
and a mask.
in this universe, it's a leather jacket with tweed elbow patches.
Yeah, is teaching that he pauses and sort of waits for you to sit, just to make it a little extra awkward for you, and then continues the lecture. Sort of motions for his TA to come and hand out the syllabus to you. The TA is you recognize as one of the night ghost orphan people, the older one, going to the nice butt.
Ooh, attractive.
Still nice in the it is a universal constant.
In every universe, this guy has a nice butt.
Look at the butt.
Dave is able to recognize it as a mathematically perfect butt.
I would know the butt anywhere in any universe.
You look at that butt and like different mathematical formulas fly around your head.
But you're able to shift focus back to the professor.
Yeah, because in this universe you can focus.
I feel like Babe's just taking notes now.
Yeah.
She's just like, she's hyper, like she's now so focused and she's just like taking notes on her. I don't know. She must have some, not on a pen and paper, but like on some kind of cyborg pad or.
Yeah, there's a large portion of the introduction is talking about how you cannot rely on other people and stuff.
Oh no.
Other heroes will always let you down.
I guess this is the solo program.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's describing like when they appear not in their own book, they are usually written to be like dumber than they would be.
It feels very personal. Like it's coming from personal experience.
Babe just types out, cannot rely on other people. Sad face.
No, are we all dumber except for Babe in this universe?
I mean, Artemis still has like weapons and some kind of computer stuff. Pull out
Competent.
other Artemis's laptop and open it up and see what's in there.
I feel like this universe's Artemis is maybe even more hyper competent than other Artemis was.
Nice.
Honed like a razor's edge to be an assassin.
Assassin. Everything is extremely organized.
All your files.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like encrypted and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I have Artemis's fingerprints and retinas.
You've luckily guessed a couple security questions.
What's your mother's maiden name?
It's probably just keyed to my DNA.
Oh, yeah, that'd be super.
You have to like prick your thumb every time.
No, a little needle just pops out of the... I mean, you can get DNA from skin cells. There'd have to be some other kind of, factor.
You shake your hair on it.
Pull out a hair, puts it in the scanning device.
No, I think for some, she has custom built a laptop and it does a little thumb that like little needle pricks every time.
Ouch. So callous.
They must have my blood to read my class notes.
That's intense, Artemis. That's like, even for me. That's some weird, like, witchy stuff.
I put my
Okay.
thumb on it, I'm like, ow. What the hell? Alternate Artemis?
Yeah, class goes kind of fine. Nothing like
You weren't
weird
expecting us to go to
happens.
class, were you?
Yeah, go to class. You get all the stuff you need. You get your syllabus, what like your readings are, and all that sort of thing. It's kind of boring, like school is a little bit. And then your days. I think also you were all having the like first year realization that they really don't care if you show up or not. Like you were all worried about missing class and you've just had that first experience with, it doesn't
Matter.
Really matter.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Well, in our universe, we kept getting in trouble.
Because we were part of a team.
Yeah.
It's different now.
And your supervisor was like hyper-focused psycho, basically. AKA Batman. Yeah. then
Night
you're
Ghost
kind
is
of
Batman the whole time.
What?
Oh my god.
in Earth 52, he's Batman. And class ends without any drama.
That is
that
surprising.
we're like walking out of class
Oh.
like the whole time we're on high alert, just like looking around, like somebody coughs, you're like, shit. Is
Okay.
that anything? No, like
Are there anyone that we would recognize, like our classmates?
Oh, yeah. Most of the people you recognize as like fellow classmates. Maybe a little different. Maybe some of their belts have more pouches.
Is it Mallard instead of Merganser?
Merganser is not anywhere. No evidence of Merganser.
Or
Warbler?
Warbler. Like
The other bird.
The other bird one.
The bird
The
one?
other.
Warbler is not in the solo superheroics program.
But
But
does
if you
exist.
wanted to investigate where any of the people you remember are, that is something we could do during when we do sort of like a downtime track of you guys can focus on different sort of aspects of your life as you move through this new world, from like relationships to doing superhero stuff to your academics, investigating what's going on, and obviously
Yeah, that's the main thing I want to know. What's going on?
also
Yeah.
relaxation, because you will need to do that or you will burn out.
Refuse.
Yeah.
Refuse.
Well, you can continue to not focus on that because you can only, I think, each sort of downtime period, so every like week of the semester, you choose 2 things to focus on, and the other things will be like neglected. So you can continue to neglect relaxation and see how that works out for you.
Oh no, too real.
Everything just got way too real for Leigh.
Yeah.
But before we do that, is there anything just as a group that you want? Do you want to go investigate the murder part as a group? The Sekhmet's murder. Is that something you're interested in looking into?
Honestly, not really.
I mean,
I
we're just students. Like,
Yeah.
we're not, again, we are just students and we should not be handling
That's
that.
what I was saying. Is it
But
our
you
problem?
are still all active superheroes.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there's like,
Am I a superhero? I'm just a guy from space.
Can we see your spaceship? I'm really interested in what it looks like.
Yeah, we got some downtime before our next class. Let's
Maybe something to do with this murder and this alternate universe stuff. Like, I don't know, somehow it's connected. Like, maybe we were sent here to solve this murder. Because, like, why would we be sent here just to, like, go to school every day?
maybe to get us out of our universe,
Oh my god, in another universe, is there, like, this universe Jackie in my body with my mom's?
maybe.
Existential questions. Too many of them. Can't think of any. Anywho. Or are, like, did we all get bumped one universe? Who knows?
Is Soldier Kevin tanking my stocks?
Your
Like
stuff.
some tea. Just loosen that up a little.
Tea with lemon.
Tea with lemon.
Should we do like
I feel like this is a little bit too open-ended. Like I need some options, just like ABC. These are the things you can do.
Okay, well, let's go into downtime then. As
Okay.
you will go around like twice around the circle basically, and you pick the first thing that you want to focus on for the week. That'll be like the easiest thing, and then it'll get harder as you for your next things. And if you want to try and push it to like more than 2 things, then we can also talk about that. So let's start.
You go through the list of things again?
Yeah, it's relationships. So that's like maintaining whatever relationships your alternate self maybe has here. So in like Artemis's case could be her roommate. I don't think you've maybe discovered all of the potential relationships that your alternate selves have, but also like hanging out with each other and like being friends is part of that.
Yeah.
There is superheroics, which is going out on patrol, doing superhero stuff. That would include potentially investigating the murder, which some of you might have reason to if you suspect it's your dad, Artemis, who did it, or Kevin, since it is the death of a member of Hug, which is potentially the thing that you were spying on Artemis, told to spy on Artemis about. Then there is academics, which is doing your school stuff and investigating the multiverse mystery, trying to figure out what's going on there. In this case, I think probably right now would be like researching the differences might lead you to gain more information there. And finally is relaxation, which is
Going to the spa, getting your nails did.
Self-care.
Self-care. Buying a Lush bath bomb. My mental health is cured. It's
Oh
one
yes, I
fizzy-
have been cured by consumerism. That will fix all of the things that capitalism has
Dopamine,
broken.
dopamine, 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 dopamine. Anyways, yeah, buying things.
And there's maybe like a sixth sort of category for some of you, which is money stuff. Some of you are here on scholarships or like your space dad is paying for it somehow, or
Piracy.
your
Government funding.
government agency is paying for you. Some of you might have jobs that you don't know about yet.
Well, I'm gonna write down money stuff.
That was targeted to
That
someone
was
at
very
this
targeted.
table.
I feel like Jackie's mom's might have set up a trust or something like that.
I think you get the if your parents die or disappear, unless they confirm that they're dead on school grounds, I think you get
You get a free ride.
You get a free ride.
Is this like if your roommate?
Nice.
I mean, do you get like
My
an
mom's
inheritance?
dying is totally worth it for free education, debt free.
I mean, even if our education was free, like I live in an apartment that presumably I'm renting.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Jason's just gonna live in his ship.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. I have no friends. I have no job. I have no
No
Home.
band. No
But do you-
cat.
No.
Are you-
Cat's
I guess no band.
no band, no
I mean,
cats,
you might
no
just like
sport.
FaceTime with the crew of your dad's ship. They probably have friends there. If you knew any of their names and were the actual Jason that they know.
I think for downtime activities, Jackie wants to do relationships and maybe talk to Dr. David Magic. I guess it's also a little bit of a multiverse mystery because she might just go and try and figure out what was going on.
Okay.
Before.
Do you think that you're doing it to maintain the relationship or to figure out what's going on this time?
Maybe
around?
figure out what's going on
Okay.
this time around.
I think I will get you to roll superior in this case, and this is sort of like a custom move in a way. Roll superior to like get more information as you go to office hours with Dr. David Magic to chat with him.
A 9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay, so I think you can ask me basically 3 questions that you would like answered about the new universe that you could get from Dr. David Magic as you try and like tease that information out of him during your office hours.
Oh boy.
Why are we here? How do we get home?
Yeah. Maybe she's not trying to let on that she's from a different universe, but maybe she's like, hey, Dr. David Magic, like, what do you know about like inter-universal travel?
Well, interesting. It can happen in many ways. Since he's not doing magic, he's not going to do his over-the-top voice, which is how he casts spells. It's interesting. I mean, obviously, a sort of a teleportation, some sort of portal it's much harder to do between dimensions than just like moving to other places in the same universe. So it would require quite a bit of magical power, and you would need to know your destination, which would require even more study. It's very hard to do, mostly unsuccessfully done. Obviously done to there are sometimes overlaying dimensions, so places like hell, easier to get to. You can sometimes even accidentally open a portal to hell.
Well, I've never done that before.
Sometimes it's easier to just send like a soul to another dimension, like sort of is how demons possess people.
Tell
which
me
you're
more
maybe
about-
familiar with that. Of course, that
Tell me more about how, like, would somebody have to initiate the transfer? Or could somebody force a soul into another body through universes?
it could be done. It would be difficult, but obviously easier than maybe just sending, like opening a portal and going there yourself.
Like a consciousness.
Could send a consciousness. Again, very tough, and you'd really only easy to do like one consciousness at a time and really focus. And then you'd probably want to send them into their other self. Would probably be easier as magic. When two things are alike, it's easier to make things like. And of course, with the multiverse, there's always the chance that it's just someone traveled back in time and changed stuff. That happens. That's time travel a little bit easier than dimensional travel.
Oh, so like we're talking like butterfly effect stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's something changed in the past and now.
And that's almost undetectable. There are sometimes cases where the person that traveled back and changed something, or people closely related to them, might remember the previous version of events, though that usually writes itself over time.
Okay, I see. That's like some really helpful information. So like would say like a time.
What is this for? What paper?
I was watching a movie recently and it was talking about this kind of stuff, and I just thought like, how could that apply to like in a magical sense? Like if it could, because movies make everything up all the time. So I just wanted to talk to you for like. So I could be that person in the theater. I was like, that's incorrect. That's factually incorrect. No,
yes, pedantry is the ultimate goal of most magic.
Yes.
We'll prove those scientists wrong.
Yeah. Is that my 3 questions? I think we're good.
That was just one question.
I don't have any more questions. What more questions can I ask?
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
What's your favorite color?
Magenta.
Okay, great.
Great talk. All right, well, I've got a few other students that I need to see these office hours, so show yourself out. And the, door opens. That was the spell he cast.
Yeah, Jackie gets up and leaves because, that was helpful information. I guess she can take back to her friends.
And this is over the course of the week, so everyone, I think, could get that information if Jackie was going to share. Jason, what do you want to focus on for this week?
We get to choose 2.
Get to choose 2. We'll start with the first one, though. We'll come back to...
Yeah, the 2 I was going to do is mystery and relaxation. So, I don't know, maybe mystery first.
Okay. How do you want to approach the mystery? What are you looking to get to know?
I've got something if you want to think.
Sure.
Mine is also mystery. Kevin is going to make a list of enemies that Collateral Damage has, probably after talking to Jackie in the previous multiverse or timeline or magic, whatever we are, and ask Fear for additional resources, equipment, or information during a mission. So ask Fear for information about those people in this timeline.
Okay, I would say give me 3 villains that you want to focus on in this case.
They're not necessarily villains. They're all people that the team has had poor interactions with. I made a list of all of them. Do you want me to read out all of them and you can pick 3?
No, I want
Kevin
to decide which 3 he's going to focus on over this week. I'm trying to gain information.
Okay. Just for out of fiction, because I wrote them down, I'm going to read them all out and then pick 3.
Okay.
Jester Spectre, the Palm Ninja Dudes, the Starward Rugby Team, the Condiment Crew, Crypto the Dog, Bexon Warbler, Princess Proxima, Tony Hawk, or Merganser or Warbler, or the rest of Princess Proxima's team, or Sports Night. Going to choose...
Probably not Bex.
It's probably not Bexon Warbler or Proxima or the rest of the team, Tony Hawk or Merganser or them. Sports Night's in Hell, so he probably
maybe
couldn't have
not
done
in
it.
Hell here.
But if he's in Hell in the other timeline, Jester Spectre probably can't do timeline stuff.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Don't know that. I don't know.
We
what
also
Ghost
like
can do.
a more powerful villain here doing that.
I think Kevin's going to ask about the Palm Ninjas because they recently had a conflict with them. And Kevin doesn't really know what their whole deal is. Crypto the Dog, because he heard the other teammates talk about that dog and is suspicious about what happened. And
I don't know how you're going to get that information here, though, because that didn't happen here.
I know, but I'm just going to figure out what their counterparts are doing.
Okay.
And Princess Proxima.
Okay. What is the move that gives you stuff?
It is a higher calling. When you ask Fear for additional resources, equipment, or information during a mission, I guess I roll plus soldier for this, unless you want
Yes,
a
I'll let
custom
you roll
move.
plus soldier for basically this move rather than...
Unless you want me to roll plus freak, savior, or superior.
No, I'll
Yeah.
use soldier for this because you're specifically going to Fear to get the information.
Well, that's a 3.
Yeah, they basically are like, this is off mission. You... No, get back in the field and report back on what Artemis is doing. Why aren't you with her right now? We've had one of the Hug has already been killed, and you maybe get a little more information about that instead, which is that they were killed with an arrow made from Nightman's darkness.
Okay.
Which is, why it was able to kill a sun god, an arrow made of their opposite. And they're like, that is absolutely the MO of Apollo.
Okay. I also want to share the enemies list with the team, if I can. Just be like, hey, these are the list of people that maybe something's up with.
I can't see any of these people being responsible for this, but maybe Proxima. I don't know.
They're just our enemies.
I guess.
Princess Proxima was mean.
Why is
Warbler is Artemis' friend.
Why is Warbler on here? Warbler's our friend.
Warbler turned Bex against Babe.
Did
she?
Didn't she?
Did she?
Well...
Babe, I know you had a falling out with your brother, but was it Warbler?
I mean, she's not helping.
Yeah.
She's being a supportive girlfriend.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to get into the middle of it.
Because they're dating now.
Yeah.
Right? Or, I mean, I guess not in this world because
He's
Beckett is a lava monster.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen Warbler, so
No.
I don't know what...
Look, I just put down a list of people that have had problems with us / you guys.
This is where we learn Kevin doesn't like Warbler.
We both have sound-based powers.
What is your problem with Warbler? She's like so
All right.
there. She's just there.
Yeah. Always there.
Okay. This is Artemis's one blind spot. Suspicious of everyone else.
Warbler is to you as Anne, is to everyone in Arrested Development.
Her? Egg?
This is the alternate dimension log of Kevin Dance, hoping that when I return home, I'll be able to broadcast it on 1079 CKQT. A strange thing I've noticed about this dimension is the physical differences between people. I'm way more hench here. Artemis doesn't have as many freckles, and weirdest of all, Jason is about an inch shorter. I'm going to continue my logs here, as well as reporting on this dimension's campus radio, which is about to play Red Light by Basement Revolver.
Jason, did you figure out what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe similar to Jackie, kind of trying to figure out more about time, space hopping, multiverse hopping, but more from like how to return. So like, I'm assuming somehow we got here, if that's what we're going with. And I guess I'm trying to figure out like, what would it take to get back? And like, is there anywhere in the city where someone or if someone might have like the resources to potentially get us back? Like, is there some,
sure,
kind of like super collider somewhere?
I think this would be a roll superior because you're trying to use your brains to figure stuff out.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you could spend a team point selfishly if you can decide. Tell me how you sort of leave the group behind or in any way, and you could add that to get it to a 7, which would at least be a partial success.
I mean, we're sort of going our separate ways doing our investigations
Seems
anyway.
Like it.
Maybe you like keep.
You could also.
Well, you were planning to hang out at your ship and showrun your ship, and maybe you forget about that and instead. And everyone's just standing outside of the cloaked ship for like 2 hours.
Is it here? Where is it?
I can feel it.
Everybody's like thinking it's some sort of mimery class, like.
And people start joining. Like, go away.
Is this an art installation?
Yeah, I'll use the team point and I'll just kind of like maybe disappear for a day or something. I just kind of take off with my spaceship. I'm gonna wrap that up in my.
Oh, and you can shift a label up, one label up and one label down, so you'd shift your superior.
Yeah, you
up.
don't, when you're doing it selfishly, you don't actually use the team point as a +1. You use it to change your labels.
Fun.
And you use that label as the +1.
Okay.
But you have to drop a label too.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a team point to drop my savior down and my superior up to bump that up to a +1. So that would be a 7 total.
Great. I think you get like one answer basically of like, how do you return? The most information you find is if it's a thing about like time travel, you need to find the like butterfly event and stop that from happening, like make sure it happens the original way, or even really just stopping the other thing, and oftentimes it will unbutterfly itself.
So there was a point where the
Course
timelines split, but obviously
Yeah.
that would be prior to.
But that's for time travel, you said.
If that's the cause of like you being in a new timeline, new multiverse or timeline.
Okay.
I think the cause was Jason's mom dying. That's where everything split.
Oh, Jason's mom.
That's my hypothesis at the moment. Because then he had to go live with his dad, and then everything was different.
Dad in space.
Yeah, space dad.
But for him, that's different.
Yeah, there was all of these little things that happened.
All
also.
multi-connected butterfly effects.
Yes, exactly.
All of our moms dying. Well, your mom's not dead.
My mom's
we
in
don't
prison.
Know. We didn't find anything about my mom.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of things that happened that like you're still friends with your high school friend or
Yeah.
childhood friend. So like the divergence between potential timelines, like, I mean, there's some things that are not a divergence. Like some people are completely different. Like Captain Universe
Mhm.
is totally different now.
That's true.
Like that's not just
That
like,
wouldn't hinge on any of our moms.
No.
like
And that
this-
would be like, it was like 80 years ago, I think, was when the original Captain Universe.
So we have to go
Captain's
back
Universe
in
mom
time
was
and
killed.
fix the event that split the universes. Cool. That doesn't
Yes.
sound like a huge pain in the ass.
I mean, that's only one solution, potential solution.
So did I figure out if it's possible, like if anyone here has the resources to potentially even attempt something like that?
No, I think you only found out like what the kind of solution that you do. Obviously, like heroes have done it in the past, but I don't think you found like this is the person that has a time machine.
Actually, you have a spaceship, right? We just have to slingshot around the sun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like Omega Man could do.
Fly around
Flies so fast around
Yeah.
the Earth, spin it backwards.
Yeah,
Mhm,
exactly.
mhm.
That
A
would
slingshot around the sun. Yeah. That's another way to do
Maybe
it.
if we spin the Earth and slingshot around the sun. Maybe if we slingshot the Earth around the sun.
Oh, shit.
Don't know if that has the intended consequence we want, but we can try.
I'm just going to cut to a quick scene of all four of you standing outside of the spaceship, but Jason's not there.
Oh, man.
Kevin's just knocking on the side of it. Boom, boom, boom.
I think you forgot that we were going to view the spaceship.
That's so not like
Yeah.
Jason.
well,
Did
is
anybody?
it?
We didn't exchange phone numbers yet. I don't think we have a way to get in contact
Oh
with him.
no. Okay. Yeah. The group chat is gone, guys. All of my memes that I sent to you disappeared.
I've
gone.
got a government-issued BlackBerry. Maybe we should get burners.
They still make those?
Apparently.
Awesome. Those were actually really good. Plus, they have a physical keyboard.
I mean,
Oh,
I'd offer
man,
you
I
to
have
trade,
an iPhone
but-
now.
Lucky. I have this thing.
I keep breaking
Ooh, what OS
phones.
is on that?
Maybe, babe, you can you could engineer me a phone that
You
that
just need
doesn't
that
break.
Nokia brick phone.
Yeah,
that
I
have
needed a
in the other
Nokia brick
things.
Yeah.
I'll figure something out for you.
Should we all get burners to contact each other?
Actually, that's a really good idea.
That sounds fun.
Nobody
Okay, Jason's
knows
done
that
here. Let's just
we're
go to
not-
like the 7-Eleven and get some burners.
It's actually an 812 here.
What?
I don't know.
I don't like this place. I want to go home. Maybe if we just Artemis just starts clicking her heels together, maybe it'll work. There's no place like home.
No, we have to kill a witch before we do that.
Oh.
And steal her shoes.
This is really complicated.
Maybe
guys.
the divergent to the timelines was when they decided on 812 instead of 7-Eleven.
All right, Artemis, it is
Yeah.
your downtime around here.
I am definitely wanting to investigate the mystery. That is top of the brain kind of thing right now.
What would you like? How would you like to approach this? And what are you hoping to learn?
That is a good question. Wait, was the murder part of the mystery or no?
No, I don't think it's part
That
of
was part of superheroics. I
That's
believe.
more
Oh,
part
that
of
was for
superhero.
superheroics. Okay.
it. Might later like interweave, but right now it seems like a separate.
Okay, I can't think of anything to do for the multiverse mystery right now, so I'm going to do Super Horrocks instead. And I am going to do some research about my family in this universe.
Okay.
So I'm just going to the library.
Right. I think this is a superior role.
Ooh, microfiche.
Or it could be also be mundane, just using a library.
Ooh, microfiche. That's the quote for the...
Yeah, that's the...
I was thinking about like newspapers. I don't know. They always use it in
People
like,
that's really going to
movies.
draw people in. And it's like, ooh, microfiche. People are like, I got to listen to this episode.
I mean, this probably happened within the last 20 years, so I feel like those things are online, given that we've had the internet for that entire time.
You're right. I've been watching movies from the 90s.
Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, my mind also did go to microfiche. I'm going to argue that maybe superior because I'm using my superior knowledge of search engines
Sure.
and microfiche.
and microfiche.
I feel like we should explain for our younger listeners what microfiche even is.
No, I think it's funnier if we don't.
Oh, okay.
7.
Look
I think you come across things that maybe don't help super move forward the like investigation of the mystery or of the murder.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do find that this Artemis is an only child.
Okay, weird.
You are also in this world named after your mom's supervillain name, which is Artemis. It's Apollo and Artemis. They are super assassins.
It's weird that they're married and they named themselves Artemis and Apollo.
Yeah, it is weird.
That's super weird, guys.
And yeah, your mom got caught, possibly betrayed by your dad at some point so that he could escape. And in recent years, he's had a vendetta. He like is known for killing superheroes. And in fact, leads a group known as the Cape Killers.
I'm sure he's got his reasons. Maybe
There's
they're
like some
secretly
mention
up to
of their
nefarious shit.
daughter who has like, you were raised as was an assassin. There's like, did they have their daughter along on missions? But you've since become an emancipated minor and now an adult, obviously, and have been active as a new superhero who's still like quite a violent superhero, I assume. Like you use bladed weapons.
Yeah.
Definitely put some villains in the hospital kind of thing.
At least I didn't put them in the morgue.
Yeah, you haven't killed anyone yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
But you do see like a couple articles of it that the Red Bandit has come into like at odds with other heroes because she's violent and stuff.
Do I find like blurry paparazzi photos of myself?
Yeah. And also Artemis Archer, who people have not actually connected, is the Red Bandit
Oh,
in this
okay.
world, is a like sort of rich kid. Like she's got some money, like a trust that through various offshore bank accounts or whatever, just how you're sort of able to support yourself a bit. But you do work in a like, you have like an internship at a marketing agency that's like all fancy and like gets you into like cool events and things.
In Canada, you have to be paid for internships minimum wage. Just in case anybody's listening and does not know that, they have to pay you minimum wage. There are no such thing as free internships in Canada. Anyways, that's my soapbox. And I just need a
However, in this
PSA.
hellscape of an alternate universe,
No!
it's an unpaid internship, which obviously Artemis can afford to do because she's a rich kid.
Yeah.
No, you get paid in tickets to fun events for exposure.
Yay.
Yeah, you do find a few like, you know, fashion like pages, like paparazzi pages of you at like events hanging out with other celebrities or like superhero celebrities and stuff at events.
Nah, gross. I hope I don't have to keep doing that.
You also find a photo of you at Burning Man with Chloe.
No!
Just doing some cultural appropriation.
Well, it's par for the course that a rich kid goes there to experience, like,
Yeah.
not being rich. Ooh, what's that? Like spending thousands of dollars to go live in a desert without money. Woo! Anyways, it's my second soapbox. Fuck Burning Man.
At least we have gas masks on, so we're not getting silicosis from the breathing all the dust.
This is good.
Artemis in this universe is at least smart, even if she is awful. Great. Well, that was super fun and not at all depressing to learn. Artemis says to herself, she leaves the library.
It's like started to rain. There's like a gray cloud above you as you're walking back to your apartment.
All right. And lastly, Babe, what is the first thing you want to prioritize
I
during this week?
think I'm going to prioritize relationships. Because even though this babe is smart, I think she's like deep down, she's still the other babe. So she's going to make a phone for Jackie to use so that Jackie doesn't crush the phone.
Yeah.
Big buttons, please. Like big, chunky
Yes.
buttons.
It's gonna be like iPad size, but like yeah, protected and chunky.
It's got like 3 otter cases on it.
She's gonna give some lozenges to Kevin, Soldier Kevin.
I made these for you in my lab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's done something in her lab. They're really good lozenges.
Oh, wow. That worked.
She is going to host a housewarming for Jason in his space capsule.
Space capsule.
It's like an RV size ship, right? It's an
Oh,
RV
bigger
size?
than RV.
Oh,
yeah.
bigger than RV.
Yeah.
Okay.
12
It's like
parking
an
spots.
apartment-sized ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's going to be a banner that says, "Welcome home, Jason." And then, I don't know, confetti and music.
Do you invite people from outside the group to attend?
Omega Boy.
You've made some friends already?
Yeah.
Or you've like found out who you're friends with?
It's a bunch of engineering nerds.
Yeah. They come and they're like, "Is this a party? This is weird."
Well, I was going to say roll mundane to see how well it goes if you invite people not in collateral damage.
Okay. I have something for Artemis too.
Okay.
6 plus my mundane is it's 5.
Yeah, you don't get anyone outside of the group to attend.
It's for the
That's
best.
That's okay next time.
I think you maybe ask the wrong group of like nerds, like the ones that don't like Babe or the other Babe, because they've like lost you in like academic competitions too many times. And then in doing that, you also ignore the ones that are your friends who are like, why isn't she like talking to those people?
2 groups of nerds fighting against each other. And then with Artemis, let's do like a hackathon or something. I know, because
Oh, sweet.
Babe
Land party.
So yeah, Babe is like, I'm just assuming she's just she can kind of hack now. So she's like, "Hey Artemis, let's do this." Tap 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 tap.
Just both have headphones on.
It's the EDM. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Do you do that at Artemis's apartment?
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
probably force myself in 2 years. Like, you need to tell me who this Chloe is.
I think Chloe's there and
Chloe.
is trying to get both of you high.
Ugh. But I bet Chloe's just like really nice.
She is really nice.
She made
She's also-
brownies.
yeah, she did make. She made brownies.
Delicious.
Okay, you're high now.
hackathon is going off the rails.
It's not going as well as I thought it would.
Yeah,
Just laughing at like how some of the like symbols are like the colon, the squiggly colon. It's like it's so squiggly.
8 equals D tilde.
If Babe doesn't have influence over anyone, I think you can gain influence from a successful relationships downtime. And then we'll go rapid fire. Let's do the second thing you want to focus on for the week, starting with Jackie.
I think Jackie's gonna look into the murder, so super heroics. Maybe using some of her sewer connections. There must be other people living in the sewers.
Yes. I love this.
The Morlocks.
Adolescent, mutated samurai frogs.
Ribbit.
Adolescent mutant samurai frogs.
Doesn't have quite a good ring to it.
No, adolescent's too long of a word.
Okay, I think roll freak if you're using your whatever weird sewer connections you
Sewer
sort of
pals.
I'm gonna contact the Morlocks. Oh, one's a 6. The other's a 6. Boxcars. Plus freak, you said?
Mhm.
So that is a total of 14.
Okay. Yeah, you contact this there's like weird sewer mutant people. They all have like weird useless powers, but they're your pals. They don't shun you for what you look like, and you like I think you maybe
We
stumbled
have
onto
LAN
them
parties.
earlier in the week, and they like recognize you, just chatted with you, and maybe you broke down and told them everything that happened to you. Well, on a 14, they give you some information beyond just the murder. I think you probably also help. There's like a crackdown. Some fear agents are like in, and you like fight off the fear agents who are trying to arrest these mutants for living in the sewers illegally. Just classic cops nonsense.
Shit. Yeah.
One,
Not
they tell
hurting
you
anybody.
when you're like, well, my parent and my moms are dead. They're like, well, you always tell us they weren't dead. They were just like missing. They disappeared the night that Cambion possessed you. It's one thing that you learn.
Missing. Oh, well, that
But that was
That
like
changed.
4 years ago.
yeah. Ugh. I mean, missing, presumed dead. This universe hates moms.
And one of them, I think, whose power is basically they can like look like a graffitied wall. They just have like their skin just looks like a graffiti. They were downtown just like hanging out, people watching. That's what they like to do. Like a little freak guy. It's like, yeah, it's just people watching. And I saw Sekhmet get killed because she was in like the main like town, like city square thing. Actually, where your tests, your final exam started. She was there, and then like just stopped some supervillain, and then like this arrow like came out of nowhere, like an impossible angle, and like hit her right in the chest and killed her.
Wow.
Straight down. It's an impossible angle.
Yeah, how impossible were we talking here? Did you see where it could have come from?
He's like, no, he's like, I sort of like, I swear, like it must have like ricocheted from somewhere else. Like the shot would have been like, whoever shot the arrow wasn't even like in the square.
Oh, so it was like a trick sort of sniper situation ricocheting off of the things. I see. Oh, wow. That would take some really, truly impressive archermanship.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that information. I will definitely, but if you have anything else, like if you catch anything else while you're out there, if you see any other soups get murdered, please, like, I'm sure.
I didn't notice anything after that because someone got really startled and dropped ice cream, and I was not going to pass up that licorice ice cream.
Oh, of course, like, it's the best flavor.
It's the best flavor. I mean, everyone knows that and agrees.
Jira, no, on the wind.
Is there anything else you would like to pursue? I think on a 14, you probably could do a little bit more.
We've already looked into. Can we figure out why Artemis's mom is in jail specifically, or it was just that the dad maybe betrayed her?
Yeah, you could look maybe into the case that happened on. Yeah. Which was.
Oh no! Actually, I know what I want to do. Why? What do they know about this group of Cape killers? Like
the Cape killers?
Yeah. Why are they doing the thing that they're doing? They are a like group of assassins. Not all of them have like a main identity like Apollo. They're sort of more like the Hand kind of thing. They are a spinoff of the Hidden Palm secret ninja group. They're dedicated to basically they are trying to like kill the major heroes, and there's like rumors that they have developed these protocols to take down Hug, the hero union of guardians. And that's maybe there seems to be like rumors that has been activated, and that's the first person to die was Sekhmet. Okay, but we don't know why they're doing that. Other than it's just like, let's get rid of the most powerful superheroes so we can do crime, more crime. Okay, cool, that's it. Yeah, the idea, the rumor is that it's actually not just Hug, but like all superheroes they want to kill so that the villains could take over the world. Okay. Tear the earth.
Classic world domination scheme.
Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Okay. I think the last piece of information you got is that Hug doesn't operate out of UWU normally. They're probably like New York because that's where all the big superheroes operate out of, or Toronto, maybe. We're keeping things Canadian. But there's a rumor that they are coming here to investigate Sekhmet's murder, which might have been bad. Part of the plan to draw them out here. Herm. Jason, you wanted to do relaxation?
Yeah, so my idea, maybe in combination with Babe's kind of not surprise, but like welcome home thing, bash, I'd have everybody over on the ship for like a kind of hangout sort of party.
Sorry, I stood you up earlier.
Yeah, just kind of like a hangout session, just to relax. I got some cool tech on the ship. I got like almost like a pseudo hollow deck situation going on.
What's this button do?
So I can like
VR.
There's not like a designated room, but yeah, it's kind of like
It's
augmented reality.
Apple goggles.
No, those are dumb.
No, it's like projection. So there's like cameras in the corner, and then it can like project holograms like in the apartment or in the ship rather.
So they're like hard light holograms we can interact with?
Yeah, totally. So
like the Doctor in Voyager.
Yeah. It's maybe like a little bit more rudimentary than that, but yeah, kind of give some fun vibes to the ship and kind of chill out. I don't know, maybe it's like tiki vibes or something.
Love that. Yes. All the drinks are coming out in coconut.
The cabinet is just full of those like tiki mugs.
Yeah. I got a replicator, so it's
all weird alien fruit based stuff.
Yeah. So, you know what? It's just one of those it's like a cocktail party where we're just trying out different drinks. Alien cocktails. Because it's a new experience for me. Just
pressing the buttons
one at a time. Be like, all right, this is the third option. Let's see what this is like.
This
Love
one's savory?
This one's blue.
They're all blue. Weird.
It tastes like blue.
All right, you were able to relax, so you are not going to feel burnt out or not approaching burnout over this week. Kevin.
I'm going to do relationships, but maybe with a hint of undercurrent of mystery solving. Kevin is going to either reach out or see how his relationship is in this universe with his uncle that nobody actually knows is his uncle, Damian Douglas,
Okay.
Who was part of Hug.
who is part of Hug in this universe. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, the first step of that is figure out if they have a relationship or a good relationship, and if they do, reach out to him.
All right, roll me a mundane.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, it's good that I rolled an 11 because that is a 9.
Okay, so partial success. You do have like some connection. I think in this universe, like your family isn't as well off, and he didn't pursue like becoming a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's now just like the world's smartest man kind of hero.
Mhm.
So you get in touch. You find out that he's coming to town if you want to meet up, because he's coming to obviously investigate the murder that happened. And he kind of maybe a bit dismissively is like, I can probably work you into a schedule. I'll like have my like AI assistant set something up.
I want to not tell him outright over the phone or however we're talking about these multiversal timeline shenanigans, but I want to kind of like drop a hint that like, I have something very important to ask you and it needs to be in person.
He says, okay, kid, like I said, I'll get the AI to set something up. And then he's like, all right, I gotta go. I need to focus on flying this plane now. And he hangs up on you.
Okay.
And then you get a little like ping from the AI setting up a like half-hour slot, like at like 10:30 in the morning, like a week from now.
Okay. We also blew by it earlier, but I just wanted to quickly say, like, at one point, Kevin did see if there was like a mom contact. Did we figure out if his mom was still around or his parents were still
His
around?
parents are still around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They live in the city.
Okay.
You have an okay. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing-
I just, after hearing about all the dead moms, you just wanted to make sure.
yeah,
Dead or missing.
Dead or missing. Yeah.
no, your parents are fine.
Okay.
And Artemis.
I'm going to do money stuff since I found out that I apparently have a job I should be going to. So I'm going to check my work schedule and hopefully I haven't missed any work yet. Although I'm in.
You didn't have anything
intern,
scheduled
so-
on that like first day, but you do have some like part-time work over the course of the week at this agency where you work as an intern. You probably only work like 20 hours.
I'm not getting paid. Who cares?
You're not getting paid, but they
Really?
obviously expect you to do stuff like you are getting paid.
Yeah.
It's very like high status-y, like it's a cool hip marketing
I
agency.
hate it already.
Yeah, it's everything Artemis
It's
would
a-
hate.
Open concept office with
Definitely an open concept.
definitely 3 dogs in there at all times.
Everyone that works there looks like they're probably a model. Yeah,
Is anybody actually getting paid here?
yeah, lots of people are. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
They're just part-time models.
Yeah, and they talk about like their salaries, even though like Artemis is like, if this was the union job, you'd actually be getting paid more. And they're like, but we have like every Friday we get like they bring in like kegs of beer and we have a party in the like in office bar and like there's all these
Great.
perks. Yeah, it's like
We're
and
like
we-
a family here.
Artemis, your boss is like, Artemis, I'm gonna need you to join me at the ping pong table. And they want to have like a serious schedule. You're like, you're asking a lot of questions about pay right now. Like they're making you play ping pong while they have this conversation.
They're going to get wrecked.
I feel
is
like
not the
alternate
first time
universe
we've
Artemis would
ponged.
would intentionally lose to them to like gain and this Artemis like just destroying them.
Yeah. This is supposed to just be like a friendly back and forth, but will we have a friendly back and forth?
Yeah. That's actually what they say after you like maybe trash talk a bit after a particularly good score. Like Artemis, this is supposed to be a friendly back and forth. Well, we have a friendly back and forth.
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I forgot myself for a minute there. Yeah. Oh no, you got me.
You don't seem yourself today. I think maybe if you could just go finish picking up all the coffee orders and then maybe just like take yourself out to the spa and just like think about how you present yourself in an office situation.
You got it, boss. I'm definitely going to do that.
Great. She's like almost like oblivious, like, great. I will have a double soy calf latte and then like lists off a bunch of additions. Make sure you get everyone else's. Okay, bye. And then like walks over to a group of like cool girls who are clearly talking about you. It's a very toxic work environment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Sorry, this universe Artemis, but I think I'm getting you
mundane
fired.
to see how you recover from this. Uh-oh.
This might not be good. Oh, it's nothing. I get 9.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of recover. You still get the sense that you're on the outs. You get everyone's coffee orders right, at least. And you don't go downstairs to the spa that is in the office. But
Because that's weird.
it's perks.
Yeah, you don't get any benefits except for perks.
Yeah. And also, you absolutely are expected to work overtime when they need you to and not get paid for it. But you get perks.
Perks. If I'm not getting paid and I don't need the money, why am I here?
Prestige, experience, exposure.
This might get neglected next week.
And
Yeah.
we'll finish up with Babe.
I'm going to say she's going to actually focus on her academics. Because she's like, wow, I'm smart now. I can do school. So
Let's be clear that you it's not that you weren't smart before, you just couldn't apply yourself.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Severe untreated severe ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now she can focus better. And so since she was basically failing last term. So yeah, she's going to study and read.
All right. Roll me a superior roll.
That is a 10.
Great. You are doing well in all your classes.
What?
You even get ahead on your readings and assignments
Oh my God.
for your
Amazing.
double major.
But now she has time to hang out with her friends.
Actually doesn't, because you neglected those things
Oh.
this week. So
Oh.
you spend all of your time just studying and working in school, basically.
I mean, you did
friends.
relationships. You did
Oh, that's right.
relationships in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
You did do that already.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe those
But
two are
you
inverse.
what isn't the problem is that you didn't have time to relax.
Yeah, she's gonna
You were
burn out soon.
working at your relationships. You were working at school,
Yes.
and you were feeling maybe a little overwhelmed at the end of things. And on you doing really well at school, that's the end of the week and the end of the episode. We'll pick things back up as you continue to investigate this mystery, the murders, and more. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Thank you for all our Patreon supporters. You guys are great. You help us make the show. Our Patreon is pretty cool. If you are not doing it, you should go do it. You get to listen to us do talkbacks for every 2 episodes. We also release episodes a week early with no ads. And we do a bunch of other bonus episode things. We played a bunch of moose trying to rob a maple syrup reserve recently, and that'll be up on the Patreon. Probably already is.
Question mark?
Question mark whenever this goes up. And we've also played goats trying to crash a party at a Bridgerton / Downton Abbey-esque estate, while also recreating the events of Die Hard. So things get weird. We also snuck a pig into a wedding.
A surprising amount of these bonus episodes are animal themed.
Yes. Yeah. We get wild on the Patreon, you could say. Anyways, it's only $5 a month if you can afford it. That's amazing. And if you can't, but you do want to support us, share us on social media for whatever good that does in this day and age. I don't know. Make a TikTok about it. Either way, thanks for listening. And here's a song from a band we like.
Spend all my loving on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and you act like such an angel. Something I enabled, yeah. Spend all my loving on you. Now I'm coming out bruised. Now the truth is on the table. That was fucking painful, yeah. That was fucking painful, yeah. That was fucking painful, yeah. Came into the picture, praying like a saint, talking like Nirvana, opened up the gates. Thought you were Gabriel, you showed the way. Should have seen the signs, you were moving like a snake, yeah. We carried on, I never knew all the little ways I was hiding from the truth. Wish I stayed awake, baby, you're just a taker, yeah, you're just a faker. Spend all my loving on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and you act like such an angel. Something I enable, yeah. Spend all my loving on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and the truth is on the table. That was fucking painful, yeah. That was fucking painful, yeah. Came into the picture, shadow on your grace, complicit like a martyr, tainted in your faith. Thought you were a Gabriel, let another day go, watered down your cheap champagne. Another drink, don't you want one? Another drink, don't you want one? Speak up, fall down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do. Say I'ma love it on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and you act like such an angel, something I enable, yeah. Say I'ma love it on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and the truth is on the table. That was fucking painful, yeah. Say I'ma love it on you. Now I'm coming out bruised, and the truth is on the table. That was fucking painful, yeah. That was fucking painful, yeah. Tell me what you gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you gonna do now.
That was Bruised by Bobby here on Dungeon Punks. If you like this episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever you use and give us a 5-star rating. Or if you want to let a friend know, word of mouth always helps. If you want to chat about this episode, you can find us on our Discord or hit us up on social media. All of those links are in the description to this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.